your thoughts and reaction to the tour so far?
Man, it's just been going great. You know, it's a really great bill this year. All the bands are just, Faster Pussycat puts on a great show, and Winger's great. Poison, I mean, it's just, they're always amazing, so.
Okay, you plug them, plug you now. What's the crowd like?
The crowd has been great. We've had huge crowds all over the States. And it's just, you know, it's cool to, you know, we did this with Poison in 2000, 2 years ago. And we had such a good time that when they asked us to come back on this tour, it was like, it wasn't even anything to think about. You know, it was just like, yeah, man, we're there.
A lot of the music to me was blues-based, and a lot of it didn't have to do with the sound of some of your contemporaries. Did you ever have that reaction to what was going on at that time?
Well, I think that, you know, I think that we have a unique style that we do, you know, that makes us Cinderella, and I think that part of that, a big part of that is the roots that's in the music. And there's, you know, more than just blues, there's gospel, there's country roots in our, you know, some of our songs like Coming Home and have, you know, that kind of feel to it too. And, you know, it's just, I always loved all the groups that were inspired by American roots music, like the Rolling Stones and that kind of music that grew out of the American roots, you know, country, blues, R&B, gospel. And, you know, I love like Little Richard and all, you know, all those classic artists, you know, B.B. King.
We got much music and much more music here tonight. So let me hear you, Toronto.
The group was, for the lack of a better word, unfairly lumped into as scene.
Well, I think that, you know, I guess, you know, you can say fairly or unfairly or whatever, you know, I think that the industry feels a need to kind of like, I guess, group things together, and I guess if you somehow are riding a fence or whatever, you're going to get pushed into, you know, it's just that things are categorized in the music industry, you know, and I don't know where we've, you know, exactly where our style of music fits in. I think it's, you know, hard rock, blues-inspired hard rock, you know,
And that doesn't go away?
No, I think that that's something that people will always come back to.
And the group broke up in '95, personal reasons.
We all got back together in '98.
When that happened, was it still there? Was it something you had to work at, or just that thing, that magic thing?
It's, yeah, it is. It definitely is. It's, you know, we got together, we got an offer from Sony Records to make a new record. And before we would make the record, I told the record company that we wanted to go on tour and see what it feels like, you know, and see if the magic was still there. So we did about a 5-month run down in the States of some theaters and some clubs and stuff, and it felt good. Just writing and demoing songs. Okay. So that's why we got to walk with all the material, because they weren't actually masters.
Well, for updates on the progress, can we put like a website thing right here?
a website
Yeah.
here for us.
Yeah.
Cinderella.net.
Okay. So it's there.
Cinderella.net.
Okay. And then we're gonna
Not .com. Although .com is pretty interesting.
Was that is it like a porn
It's
site?
a porn site. Yeah. You might want to check out both, depending on what you're in the mood for.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Thank
Good
you,
to
man.
meet you.
All right.
Looking
You
forward to
too.
it.